Hi, this is something that wasn't planned or anything, but let's do it anyway. As you can see, this is a waffle created with a single div, but it's also using quite a bit of CSS. There are about 35 declarations. It's also using both pseudo elements, both the before and the after. There are 4 gradients for the waffle itself and 2 for the body background, so 6 in total. And I think I can simplify this by quite a bit, not use any pseudo elements, use only 3 gradients, and reduce the number of CSS declarations to get them under 10. So let's get started, and we're going to start with the body background. So body background, and we're going to have a gradient. However, it's not going to be linear, it's going to be a conic one. Okay, and let me show you where I'm seeing a conic gradient in the body background. So this is going to be one background size rectangle containing 4 of those squares. The first quarter is going to be that light pink, second quarter is going to be that white, third quarter is going to be light pink again, darker pink, fourth quarter. So now we're going to have light pink, so the first background is going to be up to 25%, which is the first quarter. Then we're going to have white up to half, 50%. Then we're going to have again that same light pink, and it's going to go up to 3/4, 75%. And then we're going to have that darker pink go all the way to the end. And I think we're actually going to use the same background size both for the body background and for the waffle. So let's first set that something like a unit, 2.5 ems, right? And here we'll be setting background size unit. Okay, and let's make this background image, because background is also going to override the background size. Okay, so we have what we wanted. Let's set display grid to take care of a bit layout. Now on the div, we set padding 5 times that unit, set the background. Let's also set place self center so that it has no dimensions, 0 width and 0 height. Okay, let's also set border radius 50%. Okay, now it's round, and now we'll also take something like this, and we're going to use this. Let's take the whole thing. Sorry, I don't know how to use a keyboard. So something like this, and we're just going to be using a quarter. So this is going to be transparent, and this is going to be color 1 something. Let me show you where I'm seeing a conic gradient. So this is going to be like basically the second quarter of a conic gradient. Or if we start from 3 o'clock and not the default 12 o'clock, it's going to be the first quarter. So if we start from the default 12 o'clock, then the bottom right quarter is going to be the second quarter. But if we start from 3 o'clock from the horizontal, then the bottom right quarter is going to be the first quarter. So from 3 o'clock means from 90 degrees, because there are 90 degrees in between the vertical and the horizontal. So from 90 degrees. But this makes the conic gradient around the central point at 50%, 50%. And we want a bit of a different offset. So let's say our offset is going to be slightly smaller than half the background size. So this is going to be at offset, same offset both horizontally and vertically. And we're going to have something similar for the layer behind it. So this is going to be the second color and also a second offset. So this offset, the second offset, is going to be even smaller, right? So let's change these indices right here, and we can use that. Okay, this looks great. Now next up, let's set box shadow. We're going to have an outer box shadow, so this is going to have something like an offset and it's going to use the second color, something like that. Right? Or should we use the first one? I think the first one is being used there, not the darkest one. Yeah, not the darkest one. Okay, and then I'm going to have an inset box shadow with no offsets, no blur. Something like this. Inset. Oh, yeah, this is... So, yeah, that's pretty much the result. Let's also set height. Something like this. So you can place this in the middle and offset the margin. Okay, so yeah, this is pretty much it. This is what I wanted to show you for today. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and if you have, if you like the work that I've been putting out for more than 8 years now, please consider supporting it. You can do so by being a cool cat and becoming a patron on Patreon. The link is going to be in the description, and if you become a patron, you get to see a lot of stuff in advance and a lot of stuff that I may never get to make public. Also, if you don't want to support me continuously every month and so on, even though you can stop support on Patreon at any time, you can get me something off my Amazon wishlist. Again, the links are going to be in the description. Or you can at least share this to show the world what can be done with CSS these days, because honestly, I think it's pretty damn cool. And one more note, and I'm going to put the link in the description for that as well. It was just announced that Firefox is going to start supporting conic-gradient without a flag. So yeah, it's been supported behind the flag since April, but now it's going to be supported without the flag, so it's going to be supported without you having to enable the flag and all that. And Firefox was basically the last browser not supporting conic gradients by default, but yeah, now it's supported across all browsers, which is really cool. So thanks for watching, and until next time.